My name is Julia Copey, and I'm the marketing coordinator at Ronald McDonald House Charities of Greater Las Vegas.
Our adorable marketing coordinator who is so talented. She's young, she's energetic, she's creative. So she comes dancing through my door yesterday with the shirt in hand, going, look what's here, look what's here, look what's here. And then she turns it around, and there's our slogan that we just came up with. We're more than a house or shelter from the storm. We're more than a meal, we're food for the soul. We're more than a ride, we're a journey of hope and healing.
We got these shirts, and they have sold faster than any other shirt that we've sold since I've been with the organization. They look amazing, they meet expectations, they were perfect when they arrived, and I think it just helps spread our mission even further. People love them, they wear them, and they know about the Ronald McDonald House. Working with Offbeat was super, super easy. They have great staff. I've met amazing people through Offbeat that do really cool things for us as well, and it's just a great company to work with.
Hi, my name is Mike Chang, I'm the VP of Marketing and Digital Business here at Bandai Namco America. Some of our popular titles have recently been Elden Ring, Tekken 8. We've had a lot of other titles that are within the anime category, some Dragon Ball titles, Naruto titles, My Hero titles. I first got in touch with Offbeat, I want to say maybe 16, 17 years ago. At that time, I was looking for new partners to work with to kind of support some of our new titles. And right after that meeting was like, all right, let's start working together. And it's been almost nearly 2 decades. Offbeat was able to understand our needs as well as our constraints and limitations. Offbeat's been great. It's a strong recommendation. It's why we've worked together for nearly 2 decades. Strongly recommend to anyone that wants to work with Offbeat.
Hi, I'm Eugene Chen. I'm owner of Sweet Spot Tennis in Burbank, California. We're a retailer of tennis and racket sports. Do everything from selling rackets, shoes, service, and string. The specific features that stood out to me for Offbeat was just the breadth of options that we had. As a small business owner, not knowing really what's out there and it not being our forte, it was really nice to have somebody that showed all these options, all these different variations that we had never thought of, and the quality was way better. The ink on the shirts was much better than what we were using. We've used them in marketing as giveaways, promotional items, and we actually sell a lot of our items. And I think the service really set Offbeat apart. Knowing Neil and how organized and well he presented all the options, and just being an expert in the field just really put me at ease. Being a small business owner, not knowing all the ins and outs and the varieties and options, it was really nice to be guided by somebody who was an expert in the field. So I'd really recommend Offbeat to small business owners, of course, and my friends, and anybody else interested in getting that kind of marketing material out there.
I'm Judy Utah. I'm the chair of the Autism in Entertainment Work Group. In Hollywood, diversity is a big movement, but for them, diversity isn't about neurodiversity. It's only about looking different or maybe having different preferences, but it's not about thinking different. What we found was anytime we told anyone about our mission to increase employment of individuals on the spectrum in the entertainment space, people felt connected to it and immediately said, aha, that needs to be done. And there was a real sense of why hadn't this been done in the past? So people would contribute in lots of different ways. They might contribute in introducing us to people at Sony, at Sega, at Disney. A lot of what we were doing was about creating an image, creating a new brand for people on the spectrum. And so one of the first things we did was we designed a logo. My son had a best friend who was a graphic designer, Jimmy Bordeaux. Jimmy ended up creating our Autism in Entertainment logo. The infinite rainbow is a symbol for autism, and then the camera tying it in. What promotional materials do is they give you a way of showing that everywhere. And we don't just want this image to be at the conference. We want people to be walking down the street and sharing this image. We were introduced to Jorge Gutierrez, and Jorge Gutierrez is a well-known animator, and he happens to be on the autism spectrum. So he looked at Jimmy's logo and he designed this image, which we loved. One of the people who offered us money was the Atley family, and Deb and his father offered to help pay for the t-shirts. He introduced us to Offbeat. They did a fabulous job designing the t-shirt. I want to also mention one of the things that they did was they sent me 3 different types of t-shirts, asked me my size, and then let us pick the type of t-shirt we liked. We got them in time for everybody to have a t-shirt at the conference. There was another family who also helped pay for the t-shirts, the caps, and they also had a son who was an artist, Carter, who designed the animated logo that we used on our videos. You don't realize how important the brand or the imagery that you have are. You know, you want to pick an item that's going to be important, that's going to be something that people will take away. The t-shirt is really good because every time somebody wears that t-shirt, they're reinforcing the brand. You need someone that you can work with, somebody who's watching out for you, someone who takes the time to understand your special requirements. You know, you want to pick the right design, you want to pick the right shirt, but you also want to pick the partner who you want to produce those. And I really loved working with Offbeat.
The specific features that stood out to me for Offbeat was just the breadth of options that we had, and the quality was way better. Being a small business owner, not knowing all the ins and outs, it was really nice to be guided.
It's the customer service. They have great staff. I've met amazing people. It's just a great company to work with.
Offbeat was able to understand our needs as well as our constraints and limitations. It's a strong recommendation. It's why we've worked together for nearly 2 decades, whether it be merchandise or branded apparel or just custom ideas. Offbeat's been great.